All right, here we go. Hey, this is Dad Random, and I am working a little bit here, just finishing up work. I just recently threw up one of my alter ego videos. So if you're wondering why that was up there, first of all, I put it up as a mistake. I'm like, ah, crap! I put one of my history videos on, but since it's the 100th anniversary of World War I, the end of World War I, I decided to leave it there. So if you're interested in checking it out, I mean, it's almost an hour long, but it's indexed. So if you're interested in going through and checking out some history stuff, and you're interested in the First World War, you're welcome to go check that out. So I just thought I'd throw that up there. Checking out my Open Broadcaster software. Hey, how you doing, Dennis? Can you hear me okay? You're halfway through the alter ego video. Yeah, guy. Hey, Dennis, it's not perfect. Believe me, that's meant for that video's meant for 17-year-old kids. So you guys that are experts at the First World War, guys, I am not I've got to be an expert at everything, being a history teacher. So I just thought I'd share that with you. And look behind me, I've got the Lusitania. Yes, sinking. So thanks, Dennis. I got old man in there. I had old man into the tree. How you doing? So thank you. Don't be shy. Good. So anyway, yeah, I just put it up there for a while. I obviously, guys, we're all drone enthusiasts. So I didn't want to bore you guys with some long-winded history, but I do intend on making a video for every one of my units this year. And being able to change that. So you're welcome to check it out. I have one on the progressive era if you're interested in the progressive movement. I might make it public. It's not public right now. I did a little movie magic on it. But yes, guys, I'm using Open Broadcaster, so this is another opportunity for me to use Open yeah, that graphic is is where you were. You were on the Lusitania, Dennis. Okay, maybe maybe in your former life. I love this stuff, by the way. So I love these backdrops. I love the whole history thing, and how I can bring it to kids and make it fun. I actually used a backdrop like this for Halloween. I wonder if I could find that backdrop for you. Oh man! Let me show you my Halloween backdrop I used for the kids when it was Halloween. So let me add it on there. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man! Let's see. Add an image. I'm gonna go through and see if I can find the Halloween backdrop for you. Add existing. See if I can find it back there. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Let's see. I've got a lot of cool things on here. It's kind of fun. Let's see. Come on here. Where's old house? It's like old creepy backdrop. Oh, here it is. This isn't the one, but it's still a fun one. There's my creepy backdrop right there. You like that? Oh, it's not a backdrop. Here, let's make it a backdrop. There we go. Now I'm in my creepy backdrop. What do you think of that one? Well, let's see. OBS is good. Yep, you were talking. Now, have you tried, Dennis? Have you tried Open Broadcaster at all? I got to look this way because I've got two screens going, and it's not a pro setup. So I'm looking at my laptop. Did you see that? Did you check that out? So this is my backdrop for my Halloween. Yeah, this was my creepy one I had with my kids. I know. I always want to poke his feet, but here, let me check this. Here, this is the fun thing about this. Here, I'm gonna go right next to that guy right there, so I can let's see. I can tickle his feet. There you go. Now I can be in OBS. So yeah. Yes, he is miserable. Let's see if we can find the other one. I had a creepy house too. Let's see if I can find that. Let's see, Crown Heads of Europe. Let's see. Let's see, countries by number, U.S. military. Let's see, guys, I got all kinds of stuff. This was my creepy house. This was my backdrop for Halloween. So I've had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go back to the Lusitania here, save some people maybe. So let me go back to the Lusitania. Here, I could go here. Since it's World War I, let's go here. Okay, you're toying with it. Dennis, that's kind of what you have to do. I think you just have to toy with it. I think there's a lot of videos out there, but most of it's just here it is. Here's how you turn it on. Then you got to find how it works for you. So that's what I'm trying to do. I love it for school. My kids freaking love it, and it makes for really entertaining stuff. And I'll actually do this during the day. I'll sit at my workstation, and I'll put up a historical scene, and we'll talk about it. Just kind of fun. It just they like to see in there, and they think they like the novelty of it. But eventually, novelty it only goes so far. So let me see if I can find. Here, I'm going to give you. Since Dennis, since you're enjoying this here a little bit, I'm gonna take advantage of that. So I'm gonna go. Here's my main one for my dad random set, and let's go down. That's not. Let's go to this one right here. Let's go to my. Here, I'm gonna go to my split screen. So here's my backdrop that I'm gonna use for school. So if you want to know where I work. Well, that's not good. That's not a very good. Let me make that a little bit better here. You can't see it. So this is one of the entrances. This is the entrance to our school that I use every so often right there. There we go. The school entrance, so you can have fun with that. So basically, I'm making a change right here, and it's really flexible that way. So there we go. Now I can be right in front of my in front of my school. There we go. So yes, yeah. And I can also change, change my location a little bit. Of course, that's make me larger, so I'm more in scale. There we go. So that's kind of the fun thing you can do. Scenes and suite, yeah. Dennis, what you need to do is you set up what they call, you pre-set up your scenes. So, like this one's for school, so I just use this when I'm at school, and I can go. There's my entry. There's another version of it. Here's a rainy day. So if it's a rainy day and the kids want to see, there you go. Now I'm outside in the front there for a rainy day. Isn't that fun though? Yeah, thank you. We had the Panthers. We had a good season. Football season is over. We lost. We lost in the semifinals. So we made it all the way almost to the state championship. So anyway, it's done. Now I'm back to just teaching history. Mr. Goebel, history teacher. Yeah. Yeah, the green screen actually that I'm using. Let me see if I can show you the green screen, Dennis. I'm going to go back to my World War I. Yes, I like this. I really love my history backdrops. Here, let's put another one back there. Let's put the causes back. Here we go. Let's put the Archduke and Sophie behind me. There we go. And then where's let's see if I can find do I have Uncle here? I don't know if I have him. Anyway, okay. So let me see if I can show you my backdrop. So what I need to do to show you the green screen behind me. I can't change the lighting. This is actually my classroom lighting, which really is actually pretty good. So I'm going to go hit my webcam. Then I'm going to go to my filter. I don't know if you can see that. You might not be able to. I'm going to go and look at. Let's see. Wrong here. Hold on, I got to right click it. There we go. I go to my to the filters. There we go. And there's the Chroma Key Filter right there. And this will allow me to filter out or filter in the backdrop. So I'm going to go make it a little bit smaller and put me in here. And you can see that there it is. There's my backdrop right there. Bam. So do you see that? Yeah, regular old, this is just regular old fluorescent lighting. I do have other lights, so if I want to light my head, I actually have one. Yeah, you see it? Good. Hey, how you doing, Elena? And hi from Canada. Yeah, I'm going to tell you hi from Utah. I'll also tell you I'm also from Minnesota. That's my home. That's my home state. So that's pretty dang close to Canada. Can you tell? Can you tell that I'm kind of almost Canadian? Let's see. It looks like a green screen. The green's a plastic tarp. It's actually it's a chroma key. It is fabric, but it's coated, so it's I don't know. It's how do I? It's rayon. I'm guessing maybe a rayon type fabric. Okay. So yeah, it's rayon. So let me see if I can grab it so you can see it a little closer. So here it is. There's a close-up of it. See how it's kind of got a shiny background? And Dennis, you can use, I'm only using a small amount of it. It's a really big, I've got a really big green screen behind me. I literally can stand up. I can stand up, next to this. So yeah, I've done standing work before, but I'm so tall. Dennis, I'm 6, you might be a pretty tall guy too. I'm almost 6'4", so when I stand up, it's hard for me to find a camera angle where where you can still see me. So I'm working on that, and I've done some interesting camera angles for this, for some videos that I've done. So let me see if I can find. I wonder if I have any of the. I don't think. Let's see, World War I, outdoors. What's that? I can't remember. It's the display. Oh, this is my. This is my outdoor scenery. So I was starting to create a list of, turn that off. Then I'll go ahead and fix my green screen here. Let me see if I can go ahead and get me back into the out of doors. I'll go back to my filter. Oops, wrong one. I got to select the camera first. There we go. That's it. That's it. Then hit filters, hit chroma key, and then now I can go ahead and filter me back in. So you can see the background. There you go. Oops, and it's a fine line adjusting that out right there. There you go. So now I'm back into my outdoor scene. Now you can see my hair is still kind of glowing. Maybe that just there. You'll get these weird things happening to it if you don't have artificial light behind you. I do have actually one of these. Check this out. You see this thing right here? This is just I went and got this at a tool store, and I paid $26 for it. It's an LED light, work light, and I put these down below. So this is way cheaper, an LED work light. It's a Luminaire. So if you want to check out the company, here, let me turn this thing off. But this light here is, you should get that in. There we go, right there. But it's a Luminaire LED work light. And you can get these online, but this will light up my backdrop a little bit. So if I turn it on, let me see if I go ahead and it'll affect my backdrop, and it'll actually create a more uniform color. So cool. You have one of these LED like that? Pretty good. So. Hey, Elena, do you have Elena? If you need me to take care of your, if I have you on my friends list, got it at Sam's. Yeah, I go to Costco every once in a while. I don't have a Sam's membership, but I do have a Costco. Actually, there's a Costco right across the street from where I work. So that's really convenient. So, hey, Dennis, what's going up with you, man? Are you you got any good You got any cool projects that you're working on? I've got some projects I'm thinking about. I'm actually thinking about, now that it's cooler out, about taking my GoPro and doing a little climbing, just a little, just some simple climbs, and then flying on the top. I've got a couple of locations. The other thing I've never done. You ever watch Philly? Oh, cool. Long Island. Did you get some video there, Dennis? Long Island video. Here, I'm gonna check, Elaine, I'm gonna check to see, I'll check to see if Elaine, I think I'm subbed. I'm subbed with you. I will check out your channel. Guys, I like to get out there so you get some excellent, yeah. Yeah, the hard part, isn't it, Dennis? The hard part is you get all this great video, and then you don't know what to do with it. You know, I literally get excited, and I get so excited with it, I'm like, all right, you know, and then suddenly, you know, sometimes you have good creative days, and sometimes you don't have very good creative days, and you know, you get kind of pushed into a corner, and then sometimes you don't use it the way you wanted to. I've got footage out there that I'd like to redo, so. Yeah, and right, and it's, you know, we are kind of creators, aren't we? Even though, you know, we're all like, you know, novices a lot of the time at a creative level, we're all still trying to figure out how to, you know, be a little bit better. I certainly am. Is my sound okay? This is just the mic coming out of the Logitech camera. This is the C920. So if you're wondering the camera I was using, I'm just using the C920. I'm looking for a C922, which is the next step up. I think it's got a little bit, I don't know anything about the image sensor in this, but I think there's a little bit different image sensor in the C922, and they're not expensive. Yep, Elena, it's also cool to, and I hope I can check out your channel. I'll get on there so I can, you know, because until I look at some of your work, you know, it's hard to kind of know people. And what's interesting, yeah. Oh, Canon, yeah, you got a real camera. Elena, I don't have a real camera. I really don't. I don't have a mirrorless. They call it mirrorless point and shoot. I don't have one. I use cheap cameras. I use inexpensive stuff. I try to. I don't even have any of my cameras with me. I do, guys. I do have this though. Let me go. Hold on. Let me grab something really quick. Exit stage left. Bam. Exit stage right. I like that. Can DSLR Z? Yeah. Yeah, so you guys got real cameras. Guys, I don't have a real camera. Okay, got a duffel bag. But guys, I don't go anywhere. I never go anywhere without this. Bam! You guys know what this is, right? This is just one of my drones. Now I know, guys. I know. Yeah, I'm with you. Where's my here? I just recently upgraded my cell phone to this thing. Exit stage right here. It is, isn't it? Like this thing. I'm back. I love that. You can't get. Hey, Dennis, you gotta get your studio set. This is fun, guys. Dennis, it's a desk. I've got a big green screen behind me, and then I just, you know, I got some simple lights. So simple stuff. Here's the phone I'm using now. This is just an iPhone 10. I don't even know which one it is. It's a small one. It's the one they give you when you. So it's kind of nice though. I've been using it now. Oh, cool! Look at that. It looks like it's. Looks like you could see through it. That's so cool. But I've been using it with my drone stuff, and it does a pretty good job. It's got a way better camera on it. It's got the new iPhone camera. So the same, yeah. I looked at the S9, but I'm lazy. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so I was looking for the S9, and I'm too lazy to make a change right now, and I think. Let's see. Yes, it is camera. It's best. The Galaxy is supposed to be pretty good. Yeah. Did you see the other one out there? They got the new, I don't know, it's got some weird, it's got like three lenses in it. You guys know what I'm talking about? And you use the Samsung. I feel like I'm in the wrong club, because everybody's got a Samsung except me and my lazy iPhone. But anyways, yeah, I've been using the biggest thing to get used to is that not having the button down there. is just to try to figure out how to do it without the button. And then let's see what else. Let's see, it's going here, but it does a great job. It does a great job with the Mavic stuff on it. It does a pretty good job. Really clear. Battery's good. I'm not gonna do a video on freaking iPhone. Should I do an iPhone 10 video and how it works with a drone? I don't know. Sometimes I think that's just, I don't know how to do that. Let's see. You have Galaxies. You're not an Apple guy. Hey, Dennis, I wasn't an Apple guy either. I started out Apple because Apple was innovating the personal computer. I'm 50, so I actually worked in an Apple lab during my teacher training, and I actually taught teachers how to use the Apple for making software and stuff. This was back in the early 90s, in the early 1990s, and I started to help innovate the use of things like, I mean, for example, I'll give you an example. We had a 1 gigabyte memory drive. We had a 1 gigabyte drive in our lab in 1990. You know what that thing cost? A 1 gig drive in 1990. You might know if you're a techie. You're 51, hey, Roll. You were 50. You were 50. Yeah, I was 15 when you. $2,000, good guess. Okay, guess this. 10 grand. It was $10,000 for 1 gigabyte. Okay, and this thing's got 64. So I'm like a kid with technology. I love it. I was born at the right time. I was born to enjoy it. I'm not afraid of it, and it sounds like you're not afraid of it either, Dennis. So go put OBS. It's free. Get it on your computer and mess with it. It's not hard to set up for YouTube either. So let's see. It says my stream health is, it's not green anymore. It's orange. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means when your stream health gets orange? Is that kind of like your prostate's going bad? TRS-80 Model 1 with a 5 meg hard drive. Yeah, and they're like they're $2,000. My first personal computer was given to me by my father-in-law. He was so nice because I was a poor teacher, and he gave me his Macintosh Plus. I don't even know if it had a hard drive. I think it had 2 floppy drives, and then I think a year after our marriage, my second year of marriage, he trusted that I was going to be around a while, so he exchanged that one out with one with a hard drive in it, and I think it had a 25 megabyte hard drive in it. Yeah, yours is 5, and that was in the TRS-80. Was that one of the early TRS-80? Was that one of the Radio Shack ones? Was that a Radio Shack computer? See, I don't know. Green, orange, whatever, but the stream is good. Is the sound okay? I don't have an external mic here. I just, shoveling snow around the house. Yeah, hey, Elena, I'm so lucky I don't have snow. Where I live, you see this backdrop here? That's where I live. So it's not it's desert, but it's about 2,600 feet. So you can see that we don't get snow, but maybe Tandy. Yep, that's why I recognize the name, the TRS-80. Yep, Tandy Radio Shack. Yep, I remember that. So yes, I am. Yes, Dad Random is in Utah. That is my handle. Love it here. Love this state. It's a real conservative state. I'm not LDS, which is the prominent religious group that runs the state, but great people. I love living here. First computer Radio Shack was XP 4000. Yeah, XP 4000. And now you're my age, so I'm trying to think of what computer was that a PC? That XP 4000, was that a PC computer, a PC based? Hey, VRV, hey, nice to see you. I was gonna go work out. No, I'm not gonna do it. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna get fat. XP Pavilion. Okay, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of PCs at that time. 2001. Yeah, 2001 wasn't a bad year for computers. Was it a Windows 90 or XP? It was a Windows XP. Yeah. Is that what you're saying? Was XP out in 2001? The Johnsons. WRV, man, he's on. Yes. Welcome to our little stream. We're having a little bit of fun. I'm having a little bit of fun with OBS. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. See, like I said, those computers, they just kick butt. The problem is the software just, it got too heavy for it. It got too memory intensive. So we started needing more and more RAM storage. Yeah. XP, guys, to me, XP was one of the best softwares ever. It was the best Windows software. XP kicked butt. I didn't mind 7 either. Yeah. But, yeah, the only one, what was the one that was, XP wasn't the one that sucked. That was Wheel 10. Which was the one that was terrible? Was Windows, I don't know, 98? Is that one of the ones, Windows 98, that didn't last and everybody, thought they had to put it in their computer and it didn't? Yeah. XP was the last good Macintosh. Oh, that's I'm mixed up here. Vista, that's it. I'm mixed up here. Windows, yeah. So I'm mixed up in my years of software, guys. I'm going crazy. The last couple of years, my mind is going. So that's why I'm putting all my history lessons online because my mental state is slowly deteriorating. Here's another one of my favorite. I'm going to put this backdrop on. Here's one of my other favorite ones in the area that I live in right here. I'm going to put this up right there. Yes, there's Shinab Kaib. I've been to the top of this. This is cool. The hike up here is super steep. I thought I was going to die on the way up there. And my son was running up the hill, and I was like behind him with my stepdad, and we were climbing up there. But up here is really cool, really neat. XP, Windows 7. Okay, yeah, XP was then Windows 7, then Windows 8, 8.1, 10. I had a buddy I went to school with who works for Microsoft, and he helped develop Windows 95. He actually did all the tech support for it. And yes, he drives a Ferrari right now. I decided to play football. He decided to go into computers, and he drives a Ferrari. I drive a Chevy pickup. Hey, thanks. Hey, I'll put a video. I'll put those videos up there. I have them in a folder, a school folder, because it's they're primarily made to help kids do tests. So, I'll actually, if you want to check out, I've got a website too. If you want to check out my school website, you're welcome to go on it. And if your kid needs history support, you're welcome to go use it. It's got tons of resources on it, Elena. My school website. I don't have I need to get something I can put up here what am I here? Watch this. Guys, I'm sitting here with the technology that's going to answer all my questions. There it is. Here we go. So this will help you really quick. Elaine, if you need a little history support, go here. This is my school, so this is my school site, and if you look up there, that's my personal blog site, and it'll help you. It'll help him. So if he needs any resources within these topics right here. So just for your information, I always like to help kids, guys. That's what my job is. My job is helping kids. That's what I do. Oh, my freaking big face is in the way. Hold on, let me move myself out of the way here. I got to move over. Sorry. But there's so I just want to put this up for Elena. Give me a second. So I just wanted to show her the topic. There we go. So I teach sociology. I teach a full course in sociology. If you're interested in that, talking about all this kind of awesome life stuff. I've got old 8th grade stuff. I don't teach this anymore. but this is primarily what it is, a world civ, my world civilization stuff. But right here is all my U.S. history stuff. I teach all the way through the Vietnam War, so check that out, all right? Okay, I'm going to go back to my dashboard. Bam, there you guys are. Hey, oh, look at that. There's my daughter. She's on there. Hey, Dad. Nice to see her on there. Got some family support here. Nice that she's, that's Mimi's life right there. That's my daughter's. We've been doing a little bit. She's in class. Yes, we're always screwing around, us Gobles, man. We're always messing around. Okay, so that's Mimi right there. That's my daughter. She graduated. I taught her all the way from 8th grade all the way through her senior year. I've had her in school. So she's only learned history from her dad. So it's really skewed, messed up history from her dad. Lena, just give it a check. Just, you know, if you can use it, that's great. Okay, so if you can use anything on it, you're welcome to. If you need anything, just email me, and I can open certain things up for you. Everything should be open because it's my own website, but some of the documents on it are from a Google site that's school related, but I can move stuff around. I own all the documents, so anyway, you're welcome to have that. So I'm gonna move back to our fun live stream. There we go. Good, excellent. Like I said, use it. It's school stuff, man. It's for your use. All right, I'm gonna go back to World War I, guys. Time to go back in time. Yes, there we go. There's the Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie. Yes, and they were brutally killed by a Yugoslav. Oh, you got to watch out for those Slavs, right? All right, but do I have anything on there? Let's see. American neutrality, countries by the number. I don't know. I was just trying to find any other interesting backgrounds for you. Selective survey. This is all boring stuff. Oh, this is a good one. You'll like this. Check this one out. Bam! Right there. Hold on. That was kind of melodramatic. Bam! There we go. There's trench warfare right there. I put that behind me for a minute. If that don't depress you, then nothing will. All right. So the Great War, guys, is yes, we're going to go back. We're going to go way back in time, guys. I don't have any sound effects yet. I'm not there yet. I'm going to get a soundboard. I will, and I can go, and I can make some sounds. I can only do it with my mouth now. I learned that as a kid. It helped for my history life, my history career. Here, let me move over to this part of the front here, so I don't obscure the money shot here. All right, let's move me somewhere here. Yep, there we go. Move myself over. There we go. All right, there we go. So anyways, that's that. That was fun. So anyway, that was that part of that video. I threw that on there. Of course, for the Canadians, here we go. This is to help the Canadians out. Yes, now I'm back. I thought I'd throw a little Uncle Sam up there for the Canadians. Who needs a soundboard when you have me making explosive sounds? Hey, Al, all right, man. Al Bowman's on, and we will definitely help you out, Al. We will help you with any needs that you might have, maybe some friends that you need, if you need some friends. Guys, I wish that I could get on more often. My camera at home has got some problems. That's where my other mic setup is. I'm actually going to get a little mobile green screen. This is my green screen, but it's a big one. It's a huge one, and my wife can't stand it in the house. So it takes up too much space, but there's these small ones that you can put up, these little green screens that you can put up, and they're collapsible. So yes, this is for Yay Canada, and don't bring up the War of 1812, please. Okay, it just seems like anytime you do anything that's pro-American or nationalistic, the Canadians automatically will bring up the War of 1812, and it just screws up all the fun. Oh Canada. Yeah, should we sing it for her? All right. I've watched enough hockey games that I kind of know Oh Canada. Yes. So there it is. Uncle Sam wants you. Yes, he wants you. All right. So that's kind of the fun stuff up here. Alliances, I want to know, let's see, nationalism, war causes review, mobilization. I'm just trying to think of, this is always cool. There's a lot of our fellow drone pilot friends that love, that live in Germany. What's that? Let's see, Canada's amazing. Yes, they are. Yes. I don't get a chance to go up to Canada much. I did finally get my passport. Guys, when I grew up, you didn't need a stupid passport to go to Canada. Isn't that dumb? Hey, how you doing? D-Man 52's on. We are V, the Johnsons. Let's not sing. Yes, and we are not going to sing "Oh Canada," not today. I need to get a hockey backdrop, prepared. I could do that. It just takes time. It's easy to actually put those backdrops up. Banff Natural, yeah. And put a drone up. Could you imagine what it would look like? The beautiful Blue Lake mountain, water they've got up there. Yeah, Banff is supposed to be amazing, an amazing park. Yeah, I agree. Banff is an awesome place. I've been to. If you've been to Glacier National Park, I've been there and. Got chased by some bighorn sheep when I was a kid. We decided to feed them because they told us not to. Said, don't feed the bighorn sheep. And of course, what did we do? We went and took a big package of saltines to go feed them. Stupid. Okay, is anybody Canadian here to tell you how dumb it is to bring salt to animals that don't ever eat salt and how excited it makes them? Well, we literally threw those saltine crackers because they basically all started to creep in like they were gonna, attack us. These full-grown freaking bighorn sheep. Let's see, Dennis. During drone bomb Sunday sunrise on the 4th of March, we had two Mavic, two birds flying. Oh, cool! I'll go check that out. I'll get on to. I remember. I know you guys were on there, and I did see. I saw the sunrise. Duh, I remember that. I watched that. Yes. Let's see. Yes, do not feed bighorn sheep saltines. Okay, that's one thing I learned from there. We also drove this old Chrysler it was like a 1962 Chrysler, boat, and all it did was overheat driving up and down the mountain roads. You don't want to, you don't want to meet mooses. I hear moose are very territorial, and they don't take crap from anybody. No saltines for bighorn sheep, and dude, you got to watch out. If you run into a moose with a car, you're literally going to get crushed. Yes, there's. All right, let's see if I can find anything in here. Let's see, we got that in there, man. Yeah, I just thought I'd throw something up there. Selective service up there. Trench warfare. Let's see. This is the other one right here I wanted to show you right here. Let me turn off my my military proud. Oh, there we go. Oh, look what's behind me. There's the Lusitania again. Let's get this. Let's turn off the nationalism poster here. And I want to bring on a little bit of this will make it. Should I bring up a picture that cheer everybody up? Here we go. Here, this will cheer everybody up right here. Just kidding. There we go. A little no man's land. It's also no woman's land, I can imagine too. That's politically correct. It's nobody's land because, well, I'm sure some French farmer right now has tried to flatten it out, but they ran into enough artillery shells that they decided that maybe it wasn't a good idea. I met a moose in the forest. It was a very long story. Well, you probably are an expert since you're a Canadian with the meeting of mooses and our moose. Okay, Trenchfoot. Yes, that'll cheer us up. And Dennis, I do have a picture of Trenchfoot, but I'm not gonna put that up on the screen. It's pretty nasty, actually. A little Trenchfoot. Yes. Let's see. This is just my basic picture list. So I have a lot of other ones that I could easily put in here. Yes, I'm not going to put. Yeah, it's. I actually to not gross too many people out. I put the most mild of the Trenchfoot pictures that I could put up. Beach images? Oh man. Do I have a beach image? I know I can. Yeah. Okay, so while I sit and I spout off here and my mouth moves along, I can definitely take care of that. Oh, I forgot. I went and got this out and didn't. This was my new baby. But I've got a battery, an extra battery sitting at home. There's my new baby right there. I literally dropped it the other day. I was so excited to put it up in the air that I was taking it out and I was going, all right, oh yeah, and I was getting it all ready to go, and it freaking fell out of my hands and it didn't break. It still flew, but one of the props got damaged. But I haven't really flown this very much yet. It's kind of like I'm still in awe of it, and my Bebop just is so easy to use. I haven't been flying it much, so anyway, this is pretty awesome. I'm excited, and now I have 2 batteries. Yes, so and I might be taking it skiing. Should I take my drone skiing? Why don't we ever see any drone skiing videos? Does anybody know? Yes, Mavic Pro Platinum, yeah, which is just a Mavic Pro on, I don't know, I don't see any difference. You just pay a little bit more, but I got a good deal on it. Let's see, throw away any damaged or potentially, yeah, I did. Dennis, I threw here. Want to see the blades? I didn't throw them away yet, but for Dennis right now, okay, live, we are going to do what Dennis wants us to do. All right, Dennis, we can't disappoint. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this problem for Dennis. Let's see if I can find it. There you go. See if I can look in the little baggie here. Let's see. Yeah, it's not it. I took the whole pair off. Yeah, there it is right there. Look at that. Took a chunk out. That thing's useless, isn't it? Shouldn't you try to fix it? I guess you can't, so there we go. Right. Where's Dennis at? Dennis, you watching? You watching, Dennis? Here we go. There we go. All right, I gotta move me over too. I like when I can exit stage left, so I'm gonna change that again. I like when I can slide out the side door here. Go right there, and I'm gonna move me all the way to stage left, right there. So now I can go like that, I can leave. So if I want to just do that, I can get the heck out of the trench here. Let's see what everybody's doing. Yes. See, I got rid of that thing. Now you should get rid of it in pairs, right? Should I keep this? Should I keep this one? It's like one good one. Should I keep that for a spare? Should I just keep that one? I'm looking. Anybody? Anyone? Anybody? Should I keep that? Yeah, keep the one. All right, it's good. All right, doesn't seem like there's any damage to it. It looks okay. I like how they try to charge you different amounts because the tip is gray or it's like green. Not green, yellow, I mean. Like, yeah, these are yellow tipped props. These are $20, but the silver tip props are only $9.99, which is so crappy. Let's see. Keep it. Thank you. I will keep it. Put it back in this little baggie. Now, these are yellows. These are yellow tips. Ha, it's like a shark. Yellow tips. Are they white tips? Okay. Yellow tip. All right, those are my, yeah, so I had to put a pair of yellow tips on, but I do have some, guys, I got some tri-tip props coming. Has anybody tried the three-bladed props for the Mavic? Anybody? Anyone? Anybody tried the tri-tips? It's kind of like the steak tri-tip. All right, let's see here. I'm reaching through the bag here. I'm looking for different things. All right, that's about it. It's a pretty empty bag, guys. But Bebop's usually in my truck too. I usually carry both. I usually carry both the Bebop because you just never know. Right now it's been cold. We're down in the 30s now. Nighttime. Look at that focus. I don't like that. What's up? How long have I flown them? Guys, my first drone, I flew my first drone in, it would have been the summer of a year and a half ago. That's I've only been flying them for a year and a half. About almost 2 years. Well, this next summer it'll be 2 years. Yeah. So I haven't been flying them for very long. I got hooked. I mean, all it takes is one drone, and you're in trouble. And then I built one. I've got a kit that I made. I built a 550 from scratch, and that was fun. But it doesn't fly for crap because there's something wrong with its calibration. I don't know if it's the GPS calibration, but I'm having trouble like calibrating it, and it gets into this swinging death spiral thing, and it's kind of sad to watch it. But it was working fine until I crashed it like 5 times. So yeah, so I'm just over a year, about almost 2 years. So coming into this next, my second year flying. So I haven't been flying. I went right from flying the little tiny. What was my first drone I flew? It was it was the. Oh man, I should just look it up. I can't think of the name. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna look up. It's gonna take me a second. Just look it up really quick here. Which one is it? Oh, there it is right there. There's no name on that. That's the drone. No, what is it? Let's see here. Oh my gosh, it's sound coming. You guys still hear me?
Hey guys, this is Akshay here.
Oh yeah, there it is right there. The E-Sheen one, that little E-Sheen folding drone. That was the first one I ever flew. JJRC, yeah, it was one of those. Dennis, it was a JJRC. Steve, now I have a. Has anybody ever flown any of the X series drones, the X16, the X21, any of those? Those are good drones. They're fun. I got an X21. I like it. It's got that little 1080p camera that hangs under the bottom of it. The only reason why I don't fly that thing more often is I crashed it twice. The second time I crashed it, it actually broke one of the arms off, and I had to replace it. So I took all the guts out of it, put a new shell on it. But it also, when I was fixing it, when I was modifying the antenna, which is stupid. You don't modify the antenna. It's only a 500-foot, 300 maybe meter drone, 300 probably. I messed up something on the receiver, no, on the transmitter. Sorry. Guys, I'm wearing glasses, and do you ever try to look at a circuit board when you're freaking wearing reading glasses? So. Yeah, I like but the X21, it still flies. I mean, I got it working and everything, but it's never been the same. But it does fly. It's dependable, and the batteries, I don't know, $15. It uses a 3-cell battery, 11.1 volt 3-cell, 28. I don't know, was it a 2800 milliamp battery, or I think something like that. But yeah, I still have that one. I still have the JJRC one, and I also have the Sky Hunter. You ever hear of that thing, the folding Sky Hunter? I bought that one not too long after that. But yeah, this thing, the nice thing about it is you just take your little backpack and just shove it in there and you go hiking. My Bebop has a lot more stuff. I've got more junk to it. It's not as easy. It's easier to fly, but this one's easier to transport. Now, like I said, now with 2 batteries, I'll pretty much be able to go anywhere. So, guys, what's it? It's 5 o'clock, so I guess there goes my workout, huh? Let's see. Yeah, I've heard of the Sky Hunter. Yeah, the Sky Hunter is it's a really simple little folding drone, and that one's making some rattling sounds too. I think I've crashed everything, and if you crash one of those one time, but I guess they break, and they're never the same. But this one, both of those, I've actually, for the JJRC drone, I actually replaced all the wings or the motors like 3 times. I kept putting it back together, and it kept flying. I think it's got all replacement parts on it. Not a single thing on it's like original. It's just the Sky Hunter gives you about I don't know 150 meters maybe. It has a little 2.4 gigahertz controller, really easy to use. It's a good little drone. It's very light though, super light and portable. But it's good. It's got a 720 camera on it, 720p. I've never used any video from it for anything. Eraser, those are like, the racing drones, the ones that that are made to crash and stuff, yeah. I've got the controller. I've got a controller that I can use for that, a programmable controller for a racing drone. I just need to go get one. Racing drones aren't that bad. They're not that expensive. So 4mm to 3mm carbon fiber, and that's what a lot of guys are doing. And then maybe take one of my. Then I have to get one of those little GoPro, like tiny little GoPro cameras, the little to put on there to get good video. Now I've got the transmitters, but all the drones usually come with a transmitter, don't they? They come with their own FPV transmitter. The other thing, guys, I don't have the goggles, and I'm having problems with. I have not yet been able to do any goggle flying because of my reading glasses. It's usually slightly out of focus. And I just don't want to look at something slightly out of focus. So I've got to maybe just experiment. I've got two different cheap VR goggles. I'm afraid to spend $100 on just a starter one that doesn't work. I don't want to have to own it and then go, oh, crap, it doesn't work. So we're pretty stick to. Let's see. To fly let's see, Movero 300, BT 300. Okay. I will definitely look at that because I know there's other people like me that have. Now these are just like I've got perfectly good vision, except for now that I just took those off. Okay. But like distance size, I'm really good. I'm just a reading-ish guy. So like my screen now is just it's like in focus right about there. So these are 150s because they're nice for school. Just 150 is good. So I'll try that. I'll look at the Moveros. Moverio. Let me look at. I'm gonna go and put that in there right now. I'm gonna put that in my search. Moverio smart glasses, is that what they are? BT300 smart glasses. I'm gonna put that right there, and I'm gonna leave it there. So the best, let's see, are the best by Epson. You can wear your glasses. Oh, under them. Okay, I see what you're saying. Just get like see these have a little bit smaller profile. I could probably use these. Underneath. These are a little bit smaller. Because this would be awesome if I could get these on there and then $699. Holy crap! I could buy another freaking drone for that. Wow, guys, the numbers, man, just keep coming. And I still got kids in college, guys. Come on. My oldest though, guys, is in law school. He's just finishing. He's a second-year law student, so I'm hoping he freaking graduates and gets a $200,000 year job and can take care of his dad for a while. Yes. All right, guys. It's actually been kind of fun. This has been a while since I've been on live. I really like the way this is set up too. I'm here, even with this depressing background. We call it split it timeshare Moveros. Okay. Lawyer Random. Yes, he is. He's a smart kid. He's a smart kid too. I was afraid to have him in my class. He's so dang smart. I'm like, what am I going to teach him? He knows everything. We literally have conversations that can go on forever about just about anything. I threw up a photo, a historical photo one day, and I go, all right, okay, because he was trying to show me how smart he was, which he is pretty smart, and so I threw up this photo, kind of like this one, and it was a really busy one from the Battle of Stalingrad. Okay, so I said, okay. Here's a photo. Tell me about it. Give me could you do a lecture on this? Could you take this photo and spend an hour lecturing on it? And quite literally, he showed me he could. We talked about everything in it because there was all kinds of early, like, World War II technology in it. So anyway, we're tight. He's like, but he is full of crap too, guys. Sometimes I hook out some real doozies because I don't. But I always, usually in school, when I say something and I don't know it in school, I always tell kids, hey, well, let's just Google this. I really don't know the details, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make the next generation, just go and just spout off a bunch of bull crap because I want to pretend I'm smart, because that's not the fact. So we look up a lot of different things. But I'm one of those people that has a good knowledge of a lot of things. I can skim the top pretty good, and I've got pretty good depth of a lot of topics. And I can also take something like this. I think a really good historian can take a scene just like you're looking at, and you can present it in from the basis of what maybe the photographer was trying to grab. So No Man's Land. What can you glean from this about World War I from this photo? So it's kind of cool because if I move away from these gentlemen that are crossing the duck boards here, you'll see that it was a pretty horrible environment to live in, not just because of the dangers, but because of the climactic conditions that the wars created, the inability for grass to basically grow, quite literally. So anyway, that's kind of interesting stuff. So anyway, yes, Dennis, I am so full of, and I would say it if I had a beep button. That's why I need a beeper. And you go, so I can beep out my stuff. I don't have, like I said, I don't even have any headphones on, so I don't. Hopefully, I'm not getting a lot of. You get echoes and things like that. Like I said, this is a pretty good mic on the Logitech 920. It's like kind of the go-for camera. They're really cheap. They're under $50. You can find them way cheap. But the sound quality is just okay. So it sounds like I'm kind of inside of a box, doesn't it? The sound has been good. But doesn't it sound like it's echoey at all? There's no depth to, there's no depth to the, So, and that's what you get with this type of camera. GoPro's no better if you get a GoPro. Now, for my GoPro, what I do is I have an external mic, and I could do that. I have one of those little shotgun mics. Yeah. Yeah, put a sock in it. They just telling me to shut up. Put a sock in it. I think that's what my kids wanted to tell me today. I got the levels turned down too a little bit there. I've turned them down. I have some filters running. The OBS Open Broadcaster does have filtering. It does filter the mic a little bit, but I have trouble hearing what it filters. So the newly acquired the dad random in nature, yes, video. Yeah, you like that? That was that the one at the pond? Is that the pond video? The pond is awesome. I love that pond. Guys, literally that pond, when I look at the YouTube video, it looks fake. It looks like I'm standing in front of a Hollywood movie set. It's so fake, So check that out. Yeah, I should get a kayak and go in there and just do the kayak thing, and then pretend like I'm in because you can hear the road right next to me, guys. That road that I was next to by that pond, there's never any cars that ever go down that road. And when I started my bebop and I started to record, cars started to roll down that road like everybody was on vacation in that little town that was down the road. So Must have been church or something was starting or something. It was Sunday. So, I mean, there must have been 10 cars. I mean, I usually don't see one car when I'm there. So, all right, let's go to a more of a, let's go to a random backdrop here. Let's go to, let's see, display capture. Oh, here's my, yes. Let's go. Let's turn that one off there. There we go. There's my official dad random backdrop. And yes, let's make me look a little bit more important right there. There we go. Yes. That was done on Adobe. I actually got I got an Adobe. What's he out there? The drone has the same effect on people the dog whistle has on. Yeah. Yes, it does. You know, you put your drone up, and then it's kind of like, guys. When I started my live in here, my custodian friend actually was coming in, and he did that yesterday when I was making my World War I video. He just happened to come in, and I felt bad because I don't. Yeah, he's a nice guy, and he sees me talking to the screen. He thinks I'm freaking weird as it is. So there we go. We'll have an exit stage left here. Now I can go, take one of those. Watch this. This is another thing I like to do that's kind of cool. Check this out. Okay, so I'll do this with the kids sometime. So see, there's my chair. All right, everybody, you guys ready for this? Here we go. Check this out. Here's one of my fun things to do. Okay, I'm gonna go down and sit down here. Ah, yes, there. Oh, yeah, like my lighting's got to figure. All right, here we go. So let's see if I can do this. This is, like I said, this is the fun stuff you can do with green screens. Okay, here we go. Watch this. That's fun stuff, isn't it? Okay. You gotta love that, guys. You can only do this with technology, man. You gotta love it. My head. Oh. So that's just a green piece of cloth, guys. I just hold up. So, so that's kind of fun. Bam! There you go. They're on back. Invisible dad. Yes, invisible dad. I'm here. So that's fun stuff. And then you can do this. So there's my chair. Make my chair disappear. There we go. So now I can sit in the air. Yes, I'm in the air chair. So it just takes away the backdrop, so you can't see the armrests on the chair. So yeah. How about this cup right here? I'm drinking in an invisible cup. Anything green, man, disappears. The floating pencils. Yeah, that's good stuff. See, can I find anything else green to make it even more fun? Yellow doesn't like to show up. M&Ms, see, that's yellow. And the best thing about this is I can make the M&Ms disappear inside of them too, really easy with my mouth. But look at that. Isn't that cool? I just love this stuff. You guys got to love technology. You have to embrace it, okay? You have to embrace it. It's just fun. Let's see, we got there. All right, I know I know everybody else is just kind of like, whatever. Is he going to talk about anything interesting? Hey, Dennis, I thought we've been kind of interesting. Don't you think? It's been a while since I've been on. Try to find anything else I can do. If I have any, this is another one right here, the invisible pen. There we go. We're gonna write with the invisible pen, okay? Now, okay, it's not quite invisible. My hand is invisible with it. I'm busy picking my nose. Guys, I should be busy at the gym right now because it's wintertime. Christmas and Thanksgiving are coming up, and I'm gonna get fat, and that's a guarantee. So, and I want to eat. I'm hungry. It's 5 o'clock, and I want to eat some M&Ms. So instead of going to the gym, I'm going to eat these invisible. Well, they're not invisible because you can see that, right? Now it's invisible. Check this one out. Now the green cloth This is the one that came. Let's see here. Here, I gotta do this. Here, let me go ahead and turn my filter off. Get my good old Chroma Key. Go ahead and turn it off. There you go. Now you can see it. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see my backdrop. Now that cloth there, guys, I just ordered it online. I think if you look at the OBS, my OBS video, I actually show you where I get it from. I showed you one of the places. For all my lighting, the cloth and the stand and everything, it was like $78 with the lights. I got 3 lights. I got a boom light. They're pretty nice. I wasn't bad. I didn't think I got ripped off. And this is the cloth that came with it right here. This is a cheaper cloth though. This is not expensive. The stuff behind me actually is a better cloth. I would order and make sure it's a rayon. This is like linen. This stuff, look at the linen. Don't buy linen. Look what linen does. I actually had to iron this thing, and it's not fun to iron ginormous cloths like this, but it's useful. For example, if I want to cover my desk and make it like a set, so I can cover my desk and make like a fake desk to make like a newsroom. That would be the advantage of this. So say I wanted to move my monitors off, empty my desk, and then make it look like a news desk. I would use this cloth to cover my desk, and I would use a picture to represent the desk. I would have a double layered picture. So yeah, that's the cloth that I use right there. But yeah, I just went and pulled this out of the bag. But this is linen. Do not buy linen. Double check to make sure it's not linen. Okay. Linen. No. Yeah, I'll just hang that back there. But it is, yeah, it is. Wonder if I can show you here, just to give you an idea here. Let me take my camera up. You see that right there? There you go. You see that? There's my backdrop. Go ahead and see that. My classroom there. So that's how that works out. But yeah, this camera's a good camera. That's a great little. It's probably, I would say, probably, I'm not a guy saying, hey, this is the best, but it's damn good. Okay. Let's see. I should have videoed that. What should I have videoed? Oh, me breaking out the ironing the frickin' you know what? I did. I ironed it. I went and I put the steam setting on, I ironed, and I went shh. Now you can see this has some flaws in it, but you know, these little things can have an effect on. If I put a ton of light on it, I can make it. I can take away some of the effect that this does. Like all these things are these folds there, but I try to get it as tight as I can and as flat. So most of the issue with the backdrop is that it's as flat as possible, so the light doesn't vary. That's why they, at the bottom of these green screens, they curve them out. So if you're doing a standing shot, you want it to curve out nice and easy. And this will actually allow me to do a standing shot, but I have to take it from up high back so I can, you know, adjust the size. Now, this software actually can help me to make my profile smaller so I can be more vertical. But remember, I can't move side to side. So the more screen width I can get, the more movement I can make in my shot. So it's a balancing act. And I'm actually one light short. I still have this one, shining here, but this one, I should have 2 of these, 2 low lights, 2 lights that are higher, and then a subject light that helps to define my face and things like that. Every once in a while, if you want, you can actually have a yellow light that controls, that basically is shining towards your face, which will kind of, give you some more natural skin tones. And so, I don't know, what's my skin going to look like, like I care. Oh, I want to have the nicest skin ever, guys. Okay. We have to have good skin tone. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my backdrop back on. So I go back into my filters. Now I can add all kinds of filters. Let's see me check out. See break sets. See, don't know much about them. Okay, one of the things I can also tell you, you don't need a green backdrop. It can be blue. So if you don't like green and you want a blue backdrop, okay, you use a blue filter. You can actually use, these are the colors you can use. You can black, white, green, blue. I think those are the ones. See, green, blue, magenta. What's magenta? It's magenta. I don't know. Magenta's like red, isn't it? I don't know. What color is magenta? Custom color. So anyway, I'll keep with the green filter. And here I go, guys. I'm going to slowly filter it out. And you can see the back of my background is going to slowly start disappearing. It's taking some time, and it reaches the magical moment of, once it gets up to about 400, starts to, there it is right there. It's the moment of truth. I use a blue wall for the same effect. Yeah, 100, yeah. Yeah, now it depends on the paint. Dennis, if you have paint, you need something that reflects the light, and that's uniform. It can be reflective. Now this has that weird chroma keys, real chroma keys here. Watch this. And as I'm coming up, you'll see it's slowly starting to filter out. And it is, yeah, you can see the halo around me right there. What they call that, the fringe. The fringe. Okay, there's that. And then I can smooth it out too. But if I smooth it out, it usually makes me transparent. That's not bad there. I'll go back. I still got a pretty green halo there. Let me go up. Yeah, if I go up in the it'll, yeah, see, I got a pretty good, that's actually not bad. Let's see. So that's not bad at all. And guys, I learned this online. I learned this from other people that showed me how to do it. I mean, that's you know, I'm not a genius, but there's a lot of geniuses out there. Yeah, DaVinci. So you use DaVinci Resolve. I use a really crappy program. I use this one. It's cheap. If I go to here, let me go back and turn on my my rear display here, my display capture. Okay, this is the program I use right there. It's called WeVideo. This is what I edit with. It's the most simple editor ever. Okay. All right, let me go there. I go there, and yeah, I pay for it. It's like 30. No, I've got it. Actually, they had a special. I pay like $27 a month, something like that. It's gotten less expensive because I went to using for just a small amount of time Photoshop Pro or Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere, I was using Lightbox or one of those other ones. Anyway, it's very similar to that, but it's too complicated. When I want to make a video, I don't want to have to freaking have a long learning curve. So this one's easy. I just go here. Oops, I got to click on right there. So here it is right there. So like here's a video that I haven't done, this football one. I'm gonna go and edit it. I'll put it up. But this is how simple this one is. There it is right there. And what's cool about this program is it has all these like I can type something in. It's all part of the deal. So if I want ocean, I can type in what else? I could type in football. Say like soccer, football, I can put in there. But there it is. It brings in prepackaged stuff. That's all royalty free, like time lapses, you know, and stuff like that. So I can bring this in when I do my holy crap! Where'd you guys go, man? Oh, I better turn you back on. I just erased everybody. I hope you're still there. Let me go back to live here. Uh-oh. Oops. Video unavailable. Let's go there. Let's go live anyway. Oh, don't want that. Nope, don't want to do that. Nope, 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 nope. Don't want to do that. I want to go to here. Let's see. Don't want that. I want the encoder. I'm still streaming, guys, aren't I? Oh crap. I can't get my, sorry guys. I think I stopped. Let's see, stop streaming. It says I'm still streaming. Holy crap. Oh, I got all excited about moving stuff around. Next thing you know, I've got, anyways, gosh, I hope everybody's still there. I'm crazy. Live dashboard. I don't want to go here. Cancel that. Go back to YouTube. Leave. Let's see if I can go back. Nope. Oh crap. Wii video. Let's go back here. I'm trying to back. There we go. Are you guys there? Let's see. Oh, you're back. Let's see. Oh, yay. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. I gotta let it catch up here. Let's see. I'm going. Guys, I'm sorry. It's reloading here. Still streaming. All right. I'm sorry. I turned it off. It was still. It's my OB. I'm learning as I go here, but Open Broadcaster. Obviously it runs the show. It goes into the stream, so I could back out of what I was in. So I'm sorry here. Did you guys see my? Here, let me do it right here. Did you guys see my Wii video example? Did you guys see that? We're here. Did you guys see this? Oh crap! Did you guys see that example I was showing you? Guys, I know I have to fix something here. What did I do? Anyway, guys, I'm lost. I'm lost in Windows. Good. All right, good. So anyway, that's the software I use, and I think because okay, you guys are there. Yeah, that's right. So here we go. Okay. Anyway, so I know you're here, but let me just go back to that. I just want to go back to that example. Go back there. There we go. There's the edit. But anyway, I think you guys saw it. But anyway, it's a lot. It's drag and drop. Okay. It's all drag and drop, and it allows me to be somewhat creative, but not be overwhelmed by technology. There you go. That's kind of it. And the other thing that's kind of cool is, for example, if I want to look up, like, if I want music of some kind, I can literally, just like a lot of these programs, but it's incorporated into it. I don't have to pay extra. So there it is. So when I do a video like this school one that I haven't done yet, this is probably going to be an end of year thing. I can go and I can get some different footage. Once again, I can go back and look up, go type in football, and I can get in, I can bring in these types of silhouettes and, to make it cool. Like, this is not our field, but nobody knows and nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? It would still be cool. So just add to the excitement, boom, yeah, so anyway, we'll go back to the dashboard. Hey, Jim, you're at the end, because it's almost 5:30, and Jim, I am not a scheduled guy yet, but I need to, now that football season's over. I think I can schedule a time, because I'm having fun. If I can do like a Friday, because a lot of, Thursday is basically taken up by, tons of people, reviewers and stuff like that. I just like to goof around and of course, I'd like to have a theme with my goofing around, but it's kind of fun just chilling, isn't it? It'd be nice to have somebody to chill with, though. I've got you guys, okay? I've got you guys there, but it'd be nice to have somebody, like Dan, Drone Worship Dan. It'd be fun to chill with him. I've done that with him, but I'm almost there where I can bring in Dan and we can just kind of goof off. He's kind of more like focused, and I'm not focused, guys. I'm a history teacher. I'm goofy. I got to be goofy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You just get home from work there, Jim? Yeah, I'm at work. I'm still sitting here. School ended, let's see, at 2:45. So it's now 5:30. So I'm just chilling at school. I was finishing that World War I video. So that one that's up, guys, I'm telling you, I don't expect anybody to look at it. I put it up for my kids, for my students. I accidentally open it up for public. I usually link it. But if anybody's interested in watching that stuff, I just don't want to put it up there and think that that's what my channel's about, because it's not. I mean, it's, I guess I could do a history channel, So I don't want it to be, I don't want my topics mixed. I don't want my drone life and my school life connecting, It's really, so I don't mind that they connect. My kids actually watch some of my stuff, but I try to keep it separate. I think there's a need for the separation of school and personal life. It's kind of one of those things. So, how you doing, Jim? It's nice to see that you're on, man. And I know, Jim, you might be proud of me because I know you're a Mavic guy, and I know. So I just wanted to show you. I finally did it, but I haven't flown it much. I'm so happy I have it though. It's kind of like having like a secret weapon, and you don't have to use it all the time, but you can use it when you need it. You always got the option to get high definition photos. The Bebop is still my little baby, so still flying my little Bebop baby. It's got 2 batteries. I can throw it in the air. I can have fun with it, run it into a tree and fix it. It's that kind of cool. But Mavic, I don't want to run into a tree, so. Yeah. For my if you're a concern, you might confuse me. Add a comment with your concerns and yeah. So it would, guys. It's just as easy for me to put it in a folder which I did. But yeah, it is confusing. I don't know. Yep. Jim, it's like I said, it's awesome to hear from you, man. You've been kind of quiet, and I know you got stuff going on, but it's, don't be quiet. I deal with kids all the time that lay the world's problems on me. Like the other day, I sat with a kid the other day, and I talked to him for the whole class period, and he's messed up big time. And so, what I told that kid is I said, don't hide, don't miss my class. Come in here, whether you do something or you don't do something. I want you in here, because I know you're safe and all that. So, I'm just saying that, guys. I'm a counselor, I'm a teacher, I'm all those things. So, yes, the WRV therapy session. Okay. So we're always glad to have you guys, and I appreciate you. It's kind of fun to have like friends out there. You guys are real good people. I know that because of what I hear you do and how you talk to each other, and you learn a lot about people, about how they communicate. So there's some really good folks in the drone group. Okay, it's really fun. I think I fit in it. All right, guys, it is 5:30, and I got to make it home for dinner because I don't want to cook. So, and if I don't go home now, I'm going to have to go to like In-N-Out Burger. And guys, I don't need In-N-Out Burger at this point in time. Which one? The Johnsons? Yes, I will. So guys, I'm gonna make note of this specific stream, and then go through, because you guys that are kind of on with me and supporting me, I think we need to support. I would like to support you guys. So and go on there. And it's not about like viewership. It's all about just friendship. So because I really am interested in what people do. So don't blame you for if I'm getting sappy now, so I got to stop it. It's been a long day. So I'm gonna eat M&Ms, invisible M&Ms. See, you can. I don't think Ken Heron eats invisible M&Ms. So, and he's got 60,000 followers. Okay, but he don't eat invisible M&Ms. Somebody tell him that Dad Random eats invisible M&Ms, and he never will. That's true. Look, it does. That's funny. I just ate Dennis's face in an invisible M&M. There's yellow. Same thing. Hey, is there somebody here that's got a peanut allergy? I might get sued. Guys, thank you. Thank you for being on. It's been fun. And it's only Thursday. I'm going to be out of town this weekend, though, so my mother-in-law will she'll hold down the shop, and my daughter will be home. But, yep. No, I might fly my drone this weekend. I might. I'm actually going to drive through a really cool area, and if I got a minute, I'll throw my drone up and show you something really cool. It would be illegal if I wasn't in the place I was standing. There, I'll give you that hint. I'm going to put it straight up and give you guys a panorama of a really cool area. Hopefully I get through it at the right time, but there's no guarantees. It just depends. I like to go through there in the evening if I can, but we'll see if I can get it. It's actually both are illegal. The place I'm filming is literally illegal, and the area that place is in is also illegal, but the place I'm standing and filming in is well within legal limits of flying. So guess where that place would be? Does anybody have a guess before I go off? It's outside of a state or a national park, yes. It is a national park, and it's not Area 51. It is, we're still waiting for a guess. Okay, that's shady. Yeah. It's the Navajo Nation. Yes, you can fly drones from the Navajo Nation. It is a sovereign country. And I can fly into the Grand Canyon. No, it's not the Grand Canyon, but it's close to it. And there's a power plant there too. I'm going to stay away from that freaking power plant. Actually, the power plant is on Navajo Nation territory. So legally, I could fly the drone over the power plant because there's no air cover over it. There's no air because the Navajos run the land. It's pretty amazing. So I'm going to see if I can do that. I'm going to try that. It's about as interesting of a place, but it might be daylight flying, so it might not be totally cool. All right, okay, I got to go. It is time. I got to get in my car and I got to run out of here, and it's Thursday, and I'm gonna miss dinner. So later, guys. Okay, enjoyed it, guys. I'm gonna check those streams. I'm gonna go through and look at some things in there, and I'd like to see you guys. Smokestacks, but I don't know if I would do that. It's the plant is pretty far away from where I'm gonna have to fly it from, so I probably won't be that close. But you'll be able to see it. Okay, and actually, being able to see it is usually in most places it's illegal. It's a coal-fired plant. It's a massive coal-fired power plant. So, 3 big giant stacks. Yeah, but it's well over 3 miles away. So I won't. Now there's no interference. I literally could get my Mavic to maximum distance. Yeah, do not fly. Yes, I am not flying over any stacks. I'm not gonna have my drone do anything that's gonna. No, and it's not even gonna go over the power plant, by the way. So, all right. I'm not gonna, guys. I'm too old to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. So, all right. Exactly. Okay, guys. Exactly. And plus, guys, I'm supposed to be like I'm supposed to be like a role model for children. So, anyways, we'll see you guys. Love you. Appreciate you guys being on with me, and it's been fun, guys. That's why I don't want these people that go on like every week. I mean, this is more fun to go on like once every like month, and then have a lot of fun while you're on because you haven't seen anybody. It's like, where are we? Miss each other, All right, we'll see you guys. We are in so much trouble. No, we're not. I'm not doing anything. Dennis, I am not getting in trouble. No, we are not doing anything bad, okay? I'm just going to take off from a legal place. I'm going to do a little bit of a circle so everybody can see it, and I'm going to land, okay? All right. See ya. Bye.